Hi, Alaikum Alaikum virtual hugs to all of you. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. Either you will love this lighting or you will find this lighting incredibly obnoxious. But in any ways, it's only going to last for a few more minutes. This is how sunset looks in my home every day. I was going to say hall and then I went to home, so it became home. But இப்படிதான் இருக்கும் எனக்கு வந்து I didn't really realize it. I remember the first day that in the process of obviously renovating this apartment and everything, we kind of knew that yes, இங்க வந்து நிறைய ample lighting இருக்கும் இந்த apartmentல அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. And when we were setting up the house also, it was fine. I remember even before I got married, I was bringing things into this house and I was setting it up. Like, believe it or not, my wardrobe was already set before I even moved here, because after my wedding was over and when we actually came into this house, I just wanted to start living. I didn't want to do the whole setting up process. So a few months before my wedding, we renovated this place and got it set up, got the furniture and everything. Adukapro, weeks leading up to the wedding, this became my therapy, this setting up this home, like around the wedding, because Raghav and I organized everything on our own. Meaning, of course, we had a team for decor and we had a team catering our different events, and we had designers helping us and all of that. Like, it wasn't like we did everything from scratch, but the main major coordination part that we had, Raghav நானும் தான் பண்ணோம். அது பண்ணதுக்கான main reason is because we didn't, this was a love marriage, obviously. Today our families love each other great, but then we also, in the process of getting married and finding our rhythm, had to allow our families to find their own rhythm. And somehow, வந்து யார் advice கேட்டாலும் சரி, I'll be like, if you have fallen in love and you have decided to get married, organically allow your parents to fall in love. Otherwise, sometimes it can get a little hard, because எல்லாருக்குமே they'll say இல்ல, அவங்களுக்கு அவங்க குழந்தையோட கல்யாணம் ஒரு ட்ரீம் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி ட்ரீம் கிளாஷஸ் வரலாம். So அதனால we decided to just do it all by ourselves. And that took a toll on me closer to the wedding, because things were happening and I was just sometimes getting really stressed about it. Oh my God, this is a whole story. Let me know if you want to hear about this. This is a whole new story for another day maybe. But அப்ப எல்லாம் இந்த வீட்டுக்கு வந்து இதெல்லாம் set up பண்றது became my therapy. So I would get things like and set it up here, see the line இங்க வைக்கணும், அது அங்கங்க வைக்கணும். Kitchen full was set, like, அரிசி கோதுமை பருப்பு, everything was bought and kept. And என்னோட கபர்ட்ல எங்கெங்க என்னோட துணி வைக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி I had actually moved in. Who made the move? My husband. Actually, அவரோட அம்மா அப்பா இங்க ஆப்போசிட் அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட்ல தான் இருக்காங்க. அங்கிருந்து அவர் எடுத்துட்டு வந்தா, I remember the first day he was like setting his clothes up, and he had the more emotional move because he brought suitcase and all from that flat to this flat and moved in. So அந்த மாதிரி நான் ஒரு நாள் இங்க செட்டப் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும்போது, I was setting it up in the kitchen or something like that, and I remember I walked out and I was just like, is this how sunlight falls into this house? Because என்னோட வீட்ல எனக்கு அப்படி இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கிடைக்காது, because we used to live in the ground floor as well. This were on the third floor. The neighboring building as of now is shorter than ours, and for a long distance the buildings are shorter than us. Like, நாங்க தான் இருக்கோம் இந்த third floor அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். So it just falls so beautifully. So it's become one of my most favorite hours. Like, இந்த டைமிங்ல நான் வீட்டில் இருந்தேன்னா நான் எப்பவுமே என் ஹாலில் வந்து உட்காரணும்னு ஆசைப்படுவேன். இட்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் ஸோ பியூட்டிஃபுல். பட் அந்த டைமில் இன்றைக்கே நான் வந்து இந்த எம்டிஸ் வீடியோ ஷூட் பண்ண போகிறேன். ஸோ வாங்க வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகலாம். எம்டிஸ் பண்ணி ஆக்சுவலி ரொம்ப நாள் ஆச்சு. ஆனால் எம்டிஸ் கலெக்ட் பண்ணுறதுல we haven't stopped, because we literally have 2 big bags. இது வந்து என்னோட 2.0லேருந்து நான் வாங்கின ஸ்கின் கேர் ஐட்டம்ஸ் கிடைச்ச பேக்கில் I've been collecting empties, okay? அண்ட் இது வந்து ஒரு நாள் வீடியோவாக போடணும்னு சொல்லி வச்சிருந்ததில் இன்னொரு பேக்கில் we started collecting another month of empties, and that's also almost full. But today we're going to see only one bag. ஏன் எனக்கு டக்குன்னு இது ஞாபகம் வந்துச்சுன்னா, இது ஒரு கார்னரில் அப்படியே தூங்கிக்கிட்டு இருந்தது. I was like, பண்ணலான்னு ரொம்ப நாள் ஆச்சு. அப்புறம் நான் ஒரு ஃபோட்டோ ஷூட் ரீசெண்டாக போகும்போது அங்கே அவங்க சொன்னாங்க, இந்த மாதிரி நான் உங்கள் வீடியோஸ்லாம் பார்ப்பேன், எஸ்பெஷலி மந்த்லி உங்களோட எம்டிஸ் நான் பார்ப்பேன். லைக், ஆமாம் இல்லை, நான் மந்த்லி எம்டிஸ் பண்ணுவேன் இல்லை அப்படின்னு சொல்லி I was like, சரி ஓகே இப்போ பண்ணலான்னு நினச்சி இப்போ ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கேன். Can you see the light? I don't know if you can see it, but I can feel the light slowly setting. So இப்போ வாங்க, we'll see the first item, okay? The first item is my shampoo. இதுதான் வந்து Bare Anatomy ஓட Color Protect shampoo. It protects treated hair and retains color up to 75%, formulated with pro-pigment technology with the efficacy of 17 amino acid complex quinoa protection for colored treated hair. I believe everything that they've said, because now and there it feels like life came a full circle, because around the time of my wedding, when I discovered Bare Anatomy ke munadi, I used to use this brand called Avida, and the brand was more of like a very, very clean brand for your hair and everything. As much as that brand sounded great, appathikirna and the formulation, or maybe I just wasn't a big fan of it, but I was just using it because I didn't find anything else. And then one fine day I said I want to change from it. I stumbled upon this brand and I purchased my first set, and then I used it and I fell in love. And then I consistently used it for more than a year, I would like to say, okay? அதுக்கப்புறம் திடீர்னு எனக்கு என்ன தோணுச்சுன்னு தெரியல. I wanted to explore. So I went around to other brands, Head and Shoulders-லேருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சு Be Blunt, Kerastase அப்படின்ட்டுலாம் சொல்லிட்டு I just kept jumping. And then I returned to the same thing. It's not like matta shampoo and conditioners, I had a big problem or something like that. But I have a feeling like, இப்போ என்ன கேட்டிங்கன்னா, once a Bare Anatomy user, it's very difficult to jump to something else. Because there are so many things that's great about this. Idhil, of course, you have different formulations for different kinds of hair types. I use the one for colored hair because my hair is colored, and I somehow feel like this formulation works really well for my hair. But scalp, dandruff, and some cooling scalp, and then hair la kuda they have like, I think, a lot of things, okay? I forgot in the top of my head, எனக்கு பெருசா இந்த categories ஞாபகம் வர மாட்டேங்குது. But நிறைய இருக்கு. அதில் if you use one, be it the pricing, be it the way the shampoo feels and lathers up, or the hair mask and its consistency and everything, the quantity, எல்லாமே, the way the bottle is designed, everything just feels so correct. So அதனால, now that I've come back to this, I'm not sure. Maybe அப்பப்போ திடீர்னு ஒரு குரங்கு புத்தி வரும்ல, தாவி பார்க்கணும்னு, அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஒன்று ட்ரை பண்ணால் பண்ணுவேனே தவிர, I have a feeling this will always remain in my bathroom. So this is their shampoo that I have completely emptied. And then we have another hair product. It's not mine, it's Raghav's Empty, which is this beautiful, oh my god, look at how wonderful that bottle looks in this light. Oh god, superb. Okay, இது L'Oreal Paris oda Extraordinary Oil Serum with 6 precious floral oils. So true, because Raghav இந்த serum போட்டார்னா கமன்னு இருக்கும் அவரோட தலை. Extraordinary moisture, sumptuous softness, luxurious shine for all Asian hair types. That's interesting. This is the first time I'm noticing that about this packaging. So it says for all Asian hair types. Hair feels lightweight, non-greasy. I wonder why they said Asian hair types. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe not like blonde hair, and the madriya. Do they mean this is for like black hair or something? I don't know. Perfect for a finishing touch or as an overnight treatment. Overnight treatment la enak theriyadhu, but Raghav generally uses his serum as like the last step of his daily skincare routine or morning routine or something like that. Like, oh my god, I cannot tell you about the consistency of this boy. Hey, can you see? I have a sotta patch here. Can you see? I'm getting that little patch. Can you see? It happens with age. I would like to say. It's okay. We'll deal with it. We will deal with it. We will eat extra keera and deal with it. So, yeah. It's again emptied completely. No complaints about this product. I was trying to look for the price. It's about 729, and it's a really good, decent serum. So adnala we've emptied it. I'm just really admiring this bottle in this lighting. Another one of Raghav's Empties. It was actually sent to me through a PR kit, and then I liked it, but I didn't really have any purpose for it. So I gave it off to Raghav, and then Raghav used like ivlo duro, and then the end of it I tani kalkified and used it. So this Body Wise brand oda 1% salicylic acid body wash. So basically this helps with body acne. It says it prevents body acne, and also it'll be like this blue color liquid, and it'll have kutti and the minor, not granules as such, but but like really small grains of something darker blue, which helps in exfoliation sort of a thing. It's not one of those painful exfoliators. Like when you use it against your skin, அது அப்படியே டாட்டா உங்களுக்கு ஃபீல் ஆகாது, பட் அது ஒரு மாதிரி உங்க ஸ்கின்குள்ள அப்படியே மெல்ட் ஆகி it just becomes lather at the end of it. And இது வந்து paraben sulfate free, it's alcohol free, it's animal test free, PETA, vegan and made in India. um, it it was good. It is for 349 rupees for 250 ml. So in case you have body acne, it might really help you. Like, this brand also kind of like gives you a lot of results and all that, like, I mean not just like usage results but test results. So either one that's been tested and, like, it's a proven formula, and dermatologists believe in it, and the madri, I think they make a lot of claims, and it's interesting. இதுல வந்து there's like, I remember like, oh my god, how cool is it that I spoke to you about this sottai, but then இதுல வந்து you can kind of like put their roll on hair oil, and then it's supposed to work really well. That I believe in as well, because now that at some point of time in my life I've actually used it, and I have seen baby hair grow. Like, I'm not even joking, like, I'm not even saying this, it did happen. And then I've also seen like so many people say that about it, because it has that, and that sort of like good ingredients for your scalp, and then it'll come in like one small roll on way. So the way you apply it works really well. You'll have a more targeted approach. நீங்க மத்த hair oil அதெல்லாம் எங்கெங்கயோ போட்டு இது பண்றதுக்கு, இது வந்து more like உங்களுக்கு frontல வேணும்னா you can kind of use it. Maybe it's time for me to get one of that and use it. But நீங்க அதை யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கீங்கன்னா எனக்கு please let me know what your thoughts are about it as well. So அதனால இந்த salicylic body washம், apart from everything that it claims to do, it smells amazing. Like, when you use it in the shower and then come back, it's like ஒரு bathroom freshener மாதிரி அது dual purpose வேலை செய்யும். Then I have my பழைய phone case. It's not really an empty. There was nothing in this for me to empty, but இதுக்குன்னு என் வாழ்க்கையில ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ் இருந்துச்சுல, that is now empty because I don't need it anymore. And the reason I actually wanted to show you this was to tell you like a kutti story. I remember first when I got a phone and I actively could take it. Like, I remember school lala, you couldn't take your phone with you, like at least not publica. I used to always carry my phone in 11th and 12th, and it was a little okay because I was the cultural secretary. There was some coordination to do and all, and sometimes even teachers used to call me on that phone and try to reach me. I remember all this. So I remember even once now the accounts period on the bunk panita, I had to go do some work, and the only teacher in my 11th and 12th who I was not really scared of because he was frightening or something like that, but I was scared of because I respected him too much. And he was also my brother's teacher. And when my brother was in 12th, I was in like 7th standard or something like that, I want to say 7th or something. So he's seen me as like a really small kid, and then I grew up and I went to his class. So Nala Raja sir, anybody who studied commerce around the time that I studied, even if they didn't study in Chettinad Vidyashram, will know about Raja sir, because he was an iconic man in that field. He was an expert in his field. And the madri. So Raja sir, I was somewhere, and then I got a call from him during school hours. And I was like, "Ithan I answer pandanuma," because he was not a teacher who knew I was carrying my phone. Like, he'll know, but I won't admit to him that I had my phone. And then he was calling me and I was wondering what was happening. And then he cut the call, and then my mother calls after a few minutes and she's like, "Nee enga irukka?" It's like, "Na school la da irukken." He's like, she's like, "Nee enna panniterukka, vera edavadhu vela panniterukka?" I was like, "Amma, na edo, like, I think Maitri time as I'm trying to organize things." Like, Raja sir call panni nee kaanungra. ஐயோ இல்ல நான் போறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு I went to class, and then he didn't allow me inside the class also. He just happily made me stand outside. Like, he loved me, I know. Like, even அவர் எனக்கு டியூஷனும் எடுப்பாரு. அப்போ லாஸ்ட் டே ஆஃப் டியூஷன் அப்போல்லாம் நான் ராஜா சாருக்காக ஒரு கேக் எல்லாம் பண்ணி வச்சேன். அப்போ அதெல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டுட்டு அவர் வந்து எங்கள் அம்மா கிட்டலாம் சொன்னார், பொண்ணு ரொம்ப நல்ல பொண்ணு, படிக்க வைங்க படிக்க வைங்க. பாவம் ஆசைப்பட்டு சொன்னார், படிக்க வைங்க, அப்புறம் ரொம்ப தூரமாலாம் கட்டி கொடுத்துடாதீங்க, ரொம்ப இன்னசென்ட் குழந்த, உங்கள் பக்கத்துலேயே வச்சு நீங்கள் எப்போவுமே பார்க்குற மாதிரி கட்டி கொடுங்க அப்படின்லாம் சொல்லிட்டு போனார். பட் அந்த மாதிரி அவர் எனக்கு கால் பண்ணியிருந்தார். ஸோ ஸ்கூல் டைம்லலாம் பெருசா ஃபோன் வாஸ் மோர் ஆஃப் அ சீக்ரெட்டிவ் திங். பட் ஐ ரிமெம்பர் when I went to college and I could carry my phone and then I was like working and like, you know, I could carry my phone. Phone cases became a big thing. Like இப்போ வந்து the only thing that I think about like that in my life is my lipstick. Like apart from clothes, even my handbag, I'll just carry whatever is comfortable. But I'll think, okay, என்ன lipstick போட்டு போலாம் or something like that, right? That I used to do with phone cases. Every day, based on my outfits, I would change my phone case. It used to just be a part of dressing up sort of a thing for me. And I think ஒரு ஃபோனை நான் வந்து ஒரு 1 year ஒரு 2 years வச்சுருக்கேன்னா, அந்த 1-2 yearsல I would have spent almost just as much as அந்த ஃபோனோட price on phone cases. Because I'll constantly keep buying. இப்போ பிங்க்னா ஒரு பிங்க் ஃபோன் கேஸ் இல்லை. I'll have like some 5-6. So obsessed. And then when obviously something hit me and I understood the value of money, the first thing I did was, I think the day I realized that I don't need so many phone cases, pretty phone cases, was when I realized that what I need is a very strong one. Maybe the first time I broke the display screen is when I said, you know what, பின்னாடி எல்லாம் யார் பார்த்தா என்ன, எப்படி இருந்தா என்ன, I need a very very strong phone case ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு I started looking for things like that. Now I don't really need a very strong phone case because my phone always is in my, it's quite safe, so I get a decent safety level case, but then I definitely still focus on it being a neutral color that I enjoy, and I'll only have like one phone case till that phone case gets damaged, and only then I will buy another phone case. அப்படின்ற ஒரு தெளிவுக்கு நான் வந்திருக்கேன். ஸோ இது வந்து என்னோட ப்ரீவியஸ் ஃபோனோட ஃபோன் கேஸ் which broke, okay, when I was like taking it out and cleaning it or something one day. And then after that I bought another phone case, and that phone case I actually discarded when I changed my phone. But then this I kept. So then I thought again, it's just clutter in my house, so clean pannonu. Hey, can you see the lighting has changed? It's actually the sun is set. So now I'm getting rid of this, but I don't know, I saw it and I thought unga kuda or story share panlamenu. Sorry if I wasted a couple of your minutes, but and now the phone case is done. Then we have a Bath and Body Works not so empty. Like I think it must have stopped spraying or something. Oh, it's spraying. It's not spraying fully. You know how you have to get the maximum of it? இதுக்குள்ள ஒரு பைப்பு போகும்ல, you have to see which direction that pipe is going. So the pipe is here. So what you have to do is you have to tilt the bottle in such a way that all the liquid, the pipe has access to all the liquid. And then that spray nozzle will be there, right? Just turn it in the same direction as the pipe and then spray. That's it. Maybe ரொம்ப அடிச்சிட்டேன். 2 more sprays and this will be done, guys. Yeah, almost empty. I'll just keep it here. Now vella porthu munadi I'll spray again and then it'll be empty. Let me tell you about it. Idu vandu You're the One by Bath and Body Works. Fine fragrance mist and fine perfume. So idu vandu they're these travel size ones by Bath and Body Works. I love these because every time I go on vacation I'll pop one in my handbag and throughout my vacation I'll use only one. And the madri irundichu. Too much. I haven't used like such strong fragrances in a long time, so it's too much. Abba, I wish you could be in the room with me right now. So there's nothing to complain about Bath and Body Works fragrances. I can't even tell you this is my favorite, that's not my favorite, because I literally buy not based on the fragrance notes or things like that, but I'll just buy whatever's on sale and I'll buy it according to like red la onnu, blue la onnu, brown la onnu, and the madri vaanguvena. So adnala this one smells very fruity and florally and I feel like it's in my throat, like it's in my throat. Okay, so that's done. என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன்? So இது எல்லாமே it's goodங்க. If you're okay with fragrances that smells strong like this, but it's a mist at the end of the day. It's not going to last you. Kalila pottu pona evening varaiku irukku. The truth is, no perfume can last like that. Depends a lot on the kind of work you do, how moisturized your skin is, the places that you place the perfume. But I have personally not, started inclining towards clean perfumes. Like for me, my go-to one is Secret Alchemist. I'm not sure if I will ever purchase another perfume that's not like Secret Alchemist, which is like a very very clean brand, and the perfumes don't necessarily do a lot of harm to you or your hormones or your, they call it endocrine disruptors if I'm not wrong. அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் இல்லாம ஒரு அளவுக்கு just fragrance for the sake of fragrance அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி perfumes தான் நான் வாங்குவேன். பட் என்கிட்ட இருக்கிறதே எம்டி பண்ணிடணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுனால I'm just like constantly emptying these. Once in a while, like I tend to push it around. Every day இதே ஸ்ப்ரே பண்ண ஏதாவது ஆகும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு I use it a little less frequently. So, but yeah, they're really good. If you're looking for like a travel size fragrance mist, I think the Bath and Body Works one, the bottle or a size is good. It comes with a Moody that I lost, but then the size itself is good. It'll fit into any clutch and any handbag, and it'll actually last you a long time. Aditya, I have an empty of this. Have I shown this to you before? I have a feeling I've shown it to you before, but let me show it to you again. So this is like a kutti CD marker. The CD marker eppadi work aguna. Oh, it's not empty at all. Thank God I tried to show it to you. I would have thrown a very good CD marker. I was just trying to like write my name. But generally, enna aguna, ஏதாவது ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் நீங்கள் எடுக்கிறீங்க, especially like skincare or things like that, if you're going to use it and if you don't think you want to be sure of the expiry. Like nowadays I don't do it, but when I was a kutti girl getting into skincare, whenever I opened a pack, somewhere in the pack, like for example, இப்போ இதுதான்னா, let's say I'm starting to use it on my birthday, I'll just write 1109. Doesn't look like 11, but please forgive me. இந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஒரு மார்க்கிங் வச்சுட்டு I'll start using it. So at any point in time, அதோட கன்சிஸ்டன்சியோ ஃபீலோ ஏதோ ஒன்று மாறுதுன்னா, I'll just look at the date and be like, oh, is this still okay or is it not okay? அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி I used to refer. So always around my skincare and like even around my home, almost in every room, I'll have a CD marker. It's so handy. I love it. It makes me feel like I have such a powerful home. Aditya, we have another, oh my god, this smells marvelous. I don't remember where I bought it. If you know where I bought it, please tell me. இது வந்து IKSU அப்படின்னு சொல்ற ஒரு brand, okay? Aqua Splash Body Mist. It doesn't, I mean, it's gone. Like அதோட pricing அதெல்லாம் it's completely gone. அழிஞ்சு போச்சு. But yeah, it's made in Gujarat. It's some aqua splash, but basically it'll be a blue color liquid inside this. And I want to say I bought it in like one of these clothing stores la billing counter ku pakkathula vechirupanga andha madri. It was so good. Like it smelled so good, and I used this during shoot, and I remember everybody at shoot wanted to know, where do you get it, where do you get it, where do you get it? And for the longest time I thought idu enga irundho yaro enakku gift kuduthanga, maybe from some other country or something, until I saw it was manufactured in Gujarat, and I was like, oh, I must have bought it somewhere here only, but I don't remember. If you know, please tell me. But it smells really 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 good. Like it was very good fragrance. Every time I would spray this and go out, I used to get compliments, like every time. I'm not even joking. Aditya, you will know. Guess பண்ணுங்க என்ன இருக்கும் என்னோட எம்டிஸ்னா மாசம் மாசம் நான் என்ன காலி பண்ணுவேன். Formula RX ஓட Barrier Relief moisturizer has been emptied. Can you see? It's empty. My most favorite moisturizer that works really well for my skin. It does have a lot of ingredients, but beyond those ingredients, it really moisturizes your skin really well. Even if you have sensitive skin, it doesn't bother your skin. It kind of finds its way around working your skin. It's the orange tube, not the pink one. The pink one is a thicker cream for like more dry skin, I feel. For me, I think combination skincare, this works really, really good. And yeah, lightweight moisturizer. Oru maasam na idu empty pannuven because it's one of my staples. No matter what I use and what I switch, this has been very consistently a part of my routine. Aditya, I have another cream. This is Uriage brandோட ஏஜ் அப்சல்யூட் அப்படின்னு ஒரு anti-aging cream, என்னோட first anti-aging cream. Like, of course, மற்ற cream அதெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணாலும் I remember when I started this anti-aging cream, like I got this and I said, you know what, let me start incorporating it into my routine. Now I do a lot of things to preserve whatever and the like, age agama or madri vechikradhukku I use a lot of things, but then this was the first one that I started, and I remember the day I started using this, and I was so proud, like not proud, or I don't really know what to say, but I was like, I felt like nanu, like me and Nakshu, like us, we have come this far. No, it was just a moment to sit and think, like, you have lived well. I know it might be too early, like, I mean, I have a long way to go in life, I believe, but even this far, because I remember memories like, sleeping as a kid and thinking, எனக்கு இப்போ 2-digit வயசாகும், like, 6 or 7 years இருக்கும்போது எப்போ நம்ம 10, 11, 12 அப்படி சொல்லலாம் அப்படின்ட்டு. And then I was like, teenager, oh my god, நான் teenager ஆக போறேன். Teenageல இருந்து எப்போ ஐயோ 20s ஆயிடுமா, 20s, ஐயோ I'm such an adult, such an adult. Then I hit 30 and I was like it's a beautiful feeling, and it doesn't scare me. The reason I even go for these anti-aging creams and things like that is not because I'm scared to age, or is not because I think wrinkles are wrong, or any of that is wrong or anything like that. But I feel like within my capacity, within whatever I have, I would like to give this girl a beautiful chance at life. And no, this is not the only kind of beautiful that I'm talking about. It could be the kind of content I consume, the kind of people I put into my circle, and the kind of people I try to stay away from, the kind of conversations I would like to have, the kind of ways I would like to spend my time, the kind of ways I would like to spend my money, the kind of security I would want to ensure kind of in my retirement and things like that. It could be the habits that I'm building today. It could be anything, or even like something as simple as using an anti-aging cream, drinking a bunch of like, collagen supplements and things like that, staying in touch with a dermatologist, taking care of my health, and இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய விஷயங்கள் இருக்குல்ல, இது எல்லாமே it's a part of giving myself a good life, of even whether it works, doesn't work, whether it's very efficient, not efficient, or something like that. The fact that I try to do all of this to ensure I have a good chance at a beautiful life is my way of self-care. And I feel like we all have to kind of like give ourselves that time and effort, and it's important. It's really important. It's so important that you give yourself that chance at life. Who knows what you'll do, whether you'll get another chance to do this. Like every day is a new day, every day is new opportunity and everything. But this is this one life that you have. I'm not saying இது உங்க ப்ரையாரிட்டியா இருக்கணும், அது உங்க ப்ரையாரிட்டியா இருக்கணும், உங்களோட சாய்ஸஸ்லாம் என்ன மாதிரியே இருக்கணும். Nothing like that. You have your own life, you have your own priorities, and you have your own things to look at. But I'm just saying, it's so easy to get consumed by everything. Like the job you do can eat you, the family you live in can really take over your mind, and when you have children, they can convert into your first and foremost priority, which even makes you the last priority to yourself. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய இருக்கும்போது, maybe 10 minutes a day, a conscious practice, like let's say even while you're brushing your teeth or something like that, could just be, how would I like to enhance my life? Do I look okay? Like, look at yourself top to bottom, and then think very much within your core. There's a habit that I do sometimes, okay, which is like, I'll just sit down and I'll be like, okay, how are my fingers feeling? Are my fingers feeling good? How are my wrists feeling? Are my wrists feeling good? How are my hands feeling? Are my hands feeling good? How are my shoulders feeling? Are my shoulders feeling good? எல்லாமே I'll go. And then எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச body organs வச்சு, how is my heart? My heart is feeling good. How is my stomach? My stomach's feeling good. அப்படின்ற மாதிரி சும்மா I'll just like think about it, look at it and everything. Then it's always my back where I'll get caught, and I'll be like, how is my back? My back feeling good? My back will scream, no, you're not feeling good. No, you're not feeling good. And then sometimes my knee. how is my knee? Is my knee feeling good? No, you can feel better. Madri, there'll be some relationships that I build with my body and everything. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually saying all this. Nobody knows, not even Raghav, because this will be like in absolute solitude when I'm all by myself. I'll do these things. But I swear, I enjoy that so much, and that helps me have a better relationship with my own self. And it's very important, no, that happens, that we do that. So அதனால நீங்களும் வந்துட்டு, if you're able to do these things. You want to use an anti-aging cream, use an anti-aging cream. You want to say no to some sort of a food item and then try to lose some weight, do it. You want to go on a walk, go. You want to do anything, do it. Like, but think about whether that's really what you want. Just don't fall for peer pressure. Like, don't use this cream because I am telling you to use that cream. Like, don't do that. And then don't do anything because it sounds cool or it sounds something. Like, it has to be something that you deeply want. நீங்க வந்து அது பண்ணாம நீங்க சும்மா யாரோ பண்றாங்க நீங்க ஒன்னு பண்ணீங்கன்னா you're kind of cheating yourself. And the worst thing that we can do in our lives is cheat ourselves. Like, believe me, what is the point? Don't do it. Don't ever do it. Like, be very, very true and honest to yourself. It's life is beautiful that way. இப்போ இன்னும் ஒரே ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் தான் இருக்கு. அதை முடிச்சுட்டு நம்ம வீட்டுக்கு போகலாம் வாங்க. ஐ மீன், நான் வீட்டில் தான் இருக்கேன், நீங்கள் எங்கே இருப்பீங்கன்னு தெரியல, பட் லெட்ஸ் மூவ் ஆன் வித் ஆர் டேஸ். ஓகே, so the last one is the 1% hyaluronic sunscreen gel. Even this I did not empty. My husband emptied, but it didn't work for him. This was more like in his travel pack. So someday I remember he wanted a sunscreen and then we didn't have. Can you believe it? My backup has dropped so low. Now he has backup. But then one fine day I didn't have his sunscreen. So then I sent this to him in his travel bag. And then he took it, he used it and everything, but he ended up getting a lot of breakouts. I don't know if it was and the weather or something there, something he was eating or what, but it coincidentally happened to be the same time he was using this sunscreen gel. So it didn't work for him. So I immediately switched to the face skin one that he uses. And I felt so guilty about it. But then all is well now. Now he doesn't even use face skin. He uses another sunscreen, which our dermatologist gave him. But yeah, so that is the end of these empties. I hope you enjoyed this video. Virtual hugs unga ellarkume kuriya sikram innor video la na ungala meet pandren. Until then, stay happy, stay blessed, and lots of love.